In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion of the PetSnowy, how to take it apart and clean it, and some of the pros and cons that I found between the two litter boxes that I've been using. I'm going to show you the inside of the globe where you can see the dirty litter, the filter, and also the mat which can come out of the globe. It's really easy to take this up out of the litter box itself. So don't be like me, and I waited a little bit too long to remove the dirty litter. So one reason you might want to be mindful of just checking the bags more frequently is just because when you are removing the feces from the tray, this little part gets stuck and it won't close or seal appropriately. And I will talk about the sealing mechanism and my opinion of it later on in this video. But yeah, that was the one thing I did notice. The litter mat kind of just slides into place under those little notches on the side. So it took me a little while to figure out how to put that in. But yeah, it just kind of slides right underneath those notches. I am going to sum up some reasons why I love the PetSnowy versus the litter robot. So there's a few things that I love about the litter robot for itself is that it does have a light on the inside of the litter robot. However, the PetSnowy does not have a light. There are some things that I noticed for my specific cat is that when I did buy my litter robot, it did have the barrier, and it was meant to prevent litter from being kicked out or being tracked out of the litter robot for. However, my cat is an extreme kicker, and I'll be sure to put some videos at the end of this to show you guys how much he kicks. But that barrier did not help one bit. He would have almost cups full of litter out of the litter box every single day. So that was just a really huge nuisance for me with this robot, is that it just was not, it just wasn't clean enough. It would keep litter on the floor and everywhere else. And I noticed that my cat often peed on the edge of the litter robot 4. And one thing I noticed with the litter robot 4 is that there are a lot of cracks and crevices for litter to drop into. And a lot of the times I would take apart the litter robot and there would be pieces of litter all inside of the mechanisms of the machine. And I was really irritated with that because as much as you pay for it, it never seems to seal appropriately. There's litter all inside of the mechanisms. And it was just really unfortunate because that I feel like that just ruins the warranty of the litter robot. Since there is no light on the PetSnowy, I did buy this light off of Amazon and it comes with a magnet. So I just put it in the hallway of the PetSnowy. It allows you to adjust the dimness. I have it on motion sense, or you can keep it on always. And yeah, anytime my cat walks into his litter box, that light turns on. And I really do think that it makes him more comfortable with the litter box, as him being able to see what's going on while he's doing his business. So here I'm just going to be showing you guys how to take apart the litter robot. It does come apart. It's one thing I noticed about the litter robot 4 is that it's very flimsy. It definitely doesn't stay together as well as the PetSnowy. A lot of the times I fumble with it, but that litter robot hood does have a bit of a hinge, so it stays somewhat in place, and it clicks right apart. But I noticed that there are a lot of gaps within this machine, and where those gaps are, litter falls in. So that is one thing I noticed. It's just really gappy. There's a lot of crevices and places for things that shouldn't be there. So here I'm showing you a lot of the times when I would clean this litter robot, I would find piles and piles and piles of litter in these areas right here and up there in the area that I showed you prior. It is ridiculous how much litter my cat was able to kick around in this machine. And that was another reason I just did not like this machine, is there was litter everywhere. In my opinion, I believe the PetSnowy is a better option if your cat is a kicker, tracks litter more often, and also if you and your cat are sharing a space. The PetSnowy, honestly, in my opinion, holds the smells a lot better than the litter robot. Obviously, because the litter robot is much more open than the PetSnowy. And even the PetSnowy does come with a fragrance little mechanism that you can control and spray the fragrance as often as you like. I will say that the lights on the PetSnowy are really, really bright. I noticed that when we first got it. However, the app allows you to turn off and on the lights on that very front panel. So I wanted to talk about PetSnowy's claim of self-sealing. I think a lot of people are misled into thinking that the tray opens and closes each time the globe rotates to dispose of the litter. When in actuality, it actually is the mechanism itself, like I'm showing you, is open the entire time that tray is slid into the machine. The only time it is sealed is when you remove the tray itself from the litter robot. So it does not actually seal until you remove the tray from the PetSnowy. So yeah, I personally do not smell anything at all, and my cat and I share the same space, and we're like 1 foot away from each other. I never smell it when he's using the bathroom or afterwards, so I do see some people complaining about that, but it hasn't been an issue for me. If you have any questions about either litter machines, PetSnowy or litter robot, just type a question down in the comment section and I'll do my best to try and address them, maybe make another video. If you need me to go over any parts of the app for the PetSnowy or litter robot 4, I will do the same for you as well. All right, bye.